Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your the message you need to hear reading for March 25th through, let's say, April 25th. I'm looking at about a month span here, so I mean that might change, but because I'm wanting to try a few new spreads, so doing this every 2 weeks might be pushing it. Anyway, so welcome to your message you need to hear. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Sagittarius. I need to have a sticky or something up that says that so I don't start talking about other signs as soon as I point them out, then I fall down a rabbit hole. 5 of coins. Okay, there's that feeling of being cut off and disconnected here. All right. At the High Priestess again. Okay, so got the 10 of coins and the Ace of Wands. So this very well could be feeling disconnected from your secure, stable relationship or what has accrued in that because someone has shut down and been secretive and they're starting something new. Someone has got all this and they're starting someone new, with someone new possibly. At least that's the way it feels like it. This is someone that's gone secretive, that's gone silent, that's shut things down or is being elusive. Could be Pisces or Cancer here. We've got Queen of Swords. This could be Libra. Could be Geminis or could be Gemini or Aquarius. But if we're talking about a Queen, Libra. Okay, so Queen of Swords, 4 of Coins, King of Cups. That could be Pisces. Could also be Cancer or Scorpio. Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. This could be Aries. And 5 of Cups. Yowza, 2 5s, 2 queens. So 2 5s is Vigil. 2 queens is 2 queens are 2 5s are Vigil. 2 queens are Sincere Friendship. So this could be someone, could be a couple of things, but it feels like, it almost feels like someone kind of ran off with something. Or someone has just cut someone off and it's leading to them feeling very insecure. I'm not sure about the future, feeling like they don't have any wherewithal to kind of any means right now, and that the other person to some degree might hold all the power. Things might be at a standstill. All right. What's this Queen of Swords here? So this came out. What's this Queen of Swords here? All right, somebody's mad. Somebody is mad. Right now things are either cut off or they're on the warpath. Somebody is not in a They're mad, they're fed up, it's like they're not sure what to do, but at the same time they're trying to get that sort of clarity about how to move forward, but they're also mad. This could be somebody quite possibly on the warpath, pretty upset. It could be man or woman. What's this 4 coins about? 4 coins. Is it that they feel like things happen very quickly regarding the security or stability of the relationship? There was an unexpected change. Perhaps it speaks of their feeling vulnerable, or they're like, what the heck just happened? Like, now I'm having to adjust this new normal, this new unexpected normal. When I said that came out. What's this King of Cups about? Sagittarius. What's this King of Cups? Again, that could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Is this somebody keeping the peace, Sagittarius? Because we got somebody with all this kind of emotion here. But because they want forward movement, they want to work things out, but there's also a bit of an ego involved here, like wanting to keep up appearances or wanting to, for everybody else's sake, whether it's family or kids or something, they're wanting everything to appear fine. Maybe they don't want to rock the boat, make somebody too mad, but boy, are they upset. They're upset about this new direction that the relationship has gone in, or they feel cut off from that. They feel maybe somebody was really irresponsible with joint assets or money. Maybe somebody because we got kings and queens here, so this is a relationship of longevity and for a while, but it's like, did you leave somebody in the lurch and now they're like, now what the hell am I supposed to do? But they're trying to keep appearances because, okay, what's this Page of Swords about? Wow, we got the Queen of Swords again. Okay, so if we are speaking, I mean, this could also be, we're only talking online. We're only talking indirectly through another party. This could be online. This could be talking to a therapist, a doctor, a surgeon, somebody that can help mediate conversation, somebody that can give you advice, somebody that you can, a trusted friend or confidant. This could also be somebody that is absolutely not willing to talk, and when they do, they can't help it, and the bitch comes out. That they're a man or woman, that they're angry. They might be really trying to work through this. There could be a lot of online activity with this person, either talking to you or quite possibly this could be someone to some degree going online to find information, maybe even some tarot card readings. This is Aries. Alright, what's this Queen of Wands about? What's this Queen of Wands about? Okay, Sagittarius, hang on a minute. What's this Five of Cups about? Put that down here. Looks more uniform that way. What's this Five of Cups about? Justice. Okay, what's this High Priestess about? Why not? What's this High Priestess? There's that King of Cups again. Where are you? Right here. Okay. So very well could be Pisces, or doesn't have to be Pisces, doesn't even have to be male. This is somebody that's got a whole lot of emotion, but they're being very guarded and strategic about it. This could be somebody that is feeling conflicted about their emotions, about a situation, feeling a bit defensive, wanting to be proactive, wanting to work things out, but they are staying secretive right now because they need to possibly rely on their intuition. They need to go inward and see how they truly feel before they go forward. It's almost like, do you care enough to confront, or would it just be not worth it in the end? Like, I feel like this is kind of being at the crossroads, trying to decide about the conflict that they feel, wanting to know whether or not it's advisable for them to move forward or to just give up now. This does look like it's a relationship of longevity or a mature relationship. And yet, because there is not communication, because somebody is upset, I feel like, and this is kind of odd, two things. either you go out, you leave this alone and wait till they come back around to talk, and you go about living your life, I know, or you this is either about you being hands off and accepting things and just going about and living your life, or this is about you taking the initiative and bridging the gap, I guess you could say. And the reason I say that too is because look at this. We've got this, they're not talking right here. They've got a whole lot of emotions going on. I think they want to work things out, but they're conflicted. They're still upset about what has happened and transpired. And I think this is about you bridging the gap. You might feel like there's nothing you can do, but this also speaks of sacrifice, submission, and surrender. So this could be you taking the initiative to bridge those waters and make some sort of sacrifice, or to let down your guard, be the first one to let your guard down. I think they really need to feel or know how you feel. I think they need to hear an apology from you. I think they're pretty broken up about being cut off or feeling disconnected from you. I think they're scrambling for answers on what to do, but they're kind of shell-shocked. I'm surprised the tower didn't show up, because I think they feel like I think they feel like either you've been secretive or there's been some sort of betrayal. Like there's been some sort of, you did something without them knowing, and it's really affected the security, them feeling secure in the relationship. And this quite possibly could be saying that you need to stop dealing with an Aries, or if you are, this could be saying you need to take the initiative and bridge the gap. You need to make the sacrifice. You need to surrender. You need to accept the way things are and either move on and live your life, or work towards working things out. But you need to be the first one, because they've got all kinds of emotions going on here, but they are holding everything back and holding everything in, because while they might want to work things out, they feel like you've cut them off and you've gone secretive, and they're not happy about some sort of unexpected turn or new beginning that has transpired. And if things are to move forward and work out, there might not be love here, but either for co-parenting sake or whatnot, family, whatnot, because I feel like they're trying to keep everything up appearances, or keep everything kind of on the up and up, because there are other people involved, and this is them wanting to save face and keep everybody else happy. They need, I think they're wanting you to make the first move. What else for Sagittarius? For Sagittarius. Oops. Doggone it. Okay. Sorry, they feel wonky. That's weird. There it is. Sagittarius. Okay, so that is speaking to time, deadlines, anticipation. It could be that it's starting to become too late, or someone could be sitting in anticipation, hoping that you'll reach out, hoping that you'll bridge the gap, hoping that you'll make contact. They've been sitting and waiting, and this would suggest that time is of the essence. If it goes on much longer, they might just completely... This could be frozen in time, or they could let go, but it almost speaks to a message being received too late, because this is someone in contemplation about their emotions, as we can see here, the King of Cups, and yet the Queen of Swords here and here. that they don't even see that time has already, it's almost like it's too late, or that this message is coming in. They've been waiting for a while. The phone's not ringing. They got flower. So there's all these things, but they're so lost in thought, they don't see everything around them, or they don't see the offer of communication around them, which would suggest that this is somebody that is, it's almost like if something doesn't happen soon, they're going to stay in lockdown mode, and it's just going to be a, I don't want to say a dog fight, but it's just going to be very contentious after that. I feel like it still has a chance to be proactive, like moving forward and working together. I don't know about working things out, but there's an element of working things together here, but the ball is in your court about bridging that, breaching the gap, whatever it's, I can't say it right, but you know what I mean, making the effort. Here we go. What else for Sagittarius? 2 messages from their person, Sagittarius. 2 messages from Sagittarius' person, Sagittarius. All right, we got that. Let's do some Lenormand here. 2 Lenormand cards. 2 Lenormand cards. Sagittarius. Again with the feel. Wow, the moon's coming up a lot. So this speaks of someone's emotions. This speaks of recognizing how someone feels. And of course, we've got a long-standing, stable relationship. So this is all about how somebody feels in this long-standing relationship. Somebody's emotions that need to be recognized, that need to be sort of not... In order for these feelings to be brought out, it either takes someone else or it takes the sun, which sheds light on someone's emotion and it makes them feel almost safe in exposing themselves or exposing how they feel, talking about that sort of thing, and that's the way I read it. So for this right here, this is all about someone's emotions and how they're either regarding the stable connection or how they are affected by an unstable connection here. Oh, I forgot, but sorry. I miss you regardless of how things may seem, and I feel safer in the silence. All right, Sagittarius. Let's do one more here. Let's do one more. Whoops. Well, if we're talking, this is about power, and if we're talking about, I could see that, especially if we're talking about the 10 of coins here, someone is kind of holding all the cards when it comes to this security. Someone has been able to take that and move forward in a position of security. And at this point, someone else really feels cut off. And there's a lot of emotion behind that. So, I think there needs to be more of a balance of power. That could be why they're feeling made to wait, why they might feel like there's nothing they can do in this situation, and it's about you not relinquishing power, but kind of, because you hold all the power, it's going to be up to you in this position of power to bridge the gap, to make the sacrifice, to get back in touch, to establish contact. I think they want to know how you feel. I think they want to hear that you're disappointed and sad and that you're sorry, that you're grieving over the loss as well, or that you at least feel badly over whatever has been done. I'm not going to be too nosy, don't worry. But I think that you need to know that they're open to moving forward proactively. I don't know if that means a reconciliation or connection, and they are really feeling the loss of this connection, and it's twofold. There's security involved as well as connection with you, and either they're trying to talk to everybody who will listen, or trying to get more information, trying to find things out. Maybe they've discovered some shady things online that they're upset about, but this is all about them. I feel like one minute they're lucid, clear, and they know how to proceed forward, and the next minute they're mad as hell and they're taking no prisoners, and they're really up and down, up and down, up and down, and they're trying to really make sense of it and come to a stable place regarding their emotions. And this would suggest that you could help greatly with that by reaching out if you're inclined to do so. That could bridge the gap for them. But I don't know that you're interested in working it out. I think that they, as much as they might want to hear that, that might not be possible because you might have already moved on. But I think they still want to at least be friends, or for other people or other kids involved, family involved, whatever, they are still interested in working things out proactively, moving forward to some degree, or working things out. I think they are more in it than you are, though. I think they still have very strong feelings. I feel like you're kind of already moved on or wanting something different. All right, Sagittarius, I wish you luck with this, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Take care. Hello.